Hey, what's going on? My name is Julian Sherman. I'm 28 years old, from a small town outside of the city of Philadelphia, and yes, it's true what people say, the cheesesteaks in Philly are absolutely incredible. And I'm fortunate enough to have been traveling all around the world for the last couple of years now. For the last 3 to 4 years, I've been traveling all around the world. And it sounds kind of weird when I tell people this, but I actually work online. So as long as I have some sort of laptop, smartphone, and a Wi-Fi connection or some sort of internet connection, I actually have the ability to work anywhere in the world I want. And I actually just currently moved to like my dream location in where I am right now in Miami, Florida, and I've been here for about a year. So when you travel around the world and you live in these places and you move from city to city, you know, a lot of people come up to me because they see me at the gym at 2 p.m. when most people are at a 9 to 5 or at a cubicle, and I meet a lot of people, and people are always intrigued how I'm able to have the time freedom, how I'm able to kind of have the mobility to work when I want, do the things I want, and have that time freedom. So based on the amount of messages that I've been getting online, on Facebook, on Instagram, and based on the amount of people I meet in person who have been asking me, I decided, you know, why don't I just make a video, pull back the curtain, and show you kind of how it works. So I remember after barely graduating high school, I had no idea what I was going to do with my life. I had no direction. I actually applied to get into some schools, didn't get in because my GPA was so low, and I was just kind of at the point in my life where I had no direction. I actually was forced to go to a community college near my house because it was the only school that I could get into. I was never really a confident person. I had very low self-esteem. I was picked on a lot in school. I was kind of like a class clown. I didn't have much self-esteem. So I decided while I'm going to school, why don't I become a personal trainer part-time? So while I was going to school, I got a personal training certification, and I started personal training clients on the side while I was going to school. I still had no real fulfillment or desire to get up in the morning and chase the day. I still wasn't very exciting. Life was kind of just happening to me. I didn't really have any, real direction. And it was right around that time that I actually went to a family get-together. I went to a big family dinner. There was about 50 or 60 people in this family dinner, and I ran into an old family friend who I haven't seen in a couple of years. And back in the day, I saw this family friend build a multi-million-dollar real estate business. Huge business, cash flowing business. This guy was super successful, and then I remember seeing this guy lose everything. So at this family dinner, I was actually catching up with this friend of mine, and I just was catching up. I was saying, how things going? I know the economy crashed and things kind of went down, but how are things now? And he was telling me about how he actually connected with this very little known underground marketing expert who basically showed him how he was taking advantage of this new age digital economy. And basically what this guy showed my family friend is how he gets paid to promote other people's products through social media. So basically he runs ads, and these companies give him an affiliate link, and if somebody buys a product through his link, he would actually get a referral commission, kind of like the gym I go to here in Miami called Equinox. If I signed a friend up and told a friend to join, and a friend joined and put my name as the referral, I would get a $250 commission or credit that I could use towards the gym. So it's very simple, and I was very intrigued by this. So it was really cool. He was telling me about how with this new skill set he learned, he's able to have a cash flowing business without having any of the traditional headaches of a typical business like a franchise, or like an offline business. He didn't have inventory, he didn't have overhead, he didn't have rent, he didn't have space, he didn't have employees. So he had a very mobile, lifestyle-friendly business, which I thought was pretty cool. So for example, somebody could go to Amazon.com, scroll to the bottom of Amazon.com, and there's a little button that says affiliates. You can click that button, become an affiliate for Amazon, and let's say your friend wanted to buy the new Samsung LED TV, and you knew he wanted to buy it, you could send him your link to that TV from Amazon, and then Amazon would compensate you and pay you a commission for referring them business. This whole concept was so different to me and interested me so much that I was so intrigued that I got really interested. So I borrowed money from my parents to actually have a call with this underground marketing guy. I wanted to learn more, so I borrowed money from my parents, got on a call with this guy, and from that moment forward, everything changed. Everything I thought I knew about how an income is generated, about how money flows in the economy, just everything I was taught was completely flipped on its head. And from that moment forward, from that phone call that I had, everything changed from that moment forward. I love traveling, I love meeting new people, and I absolutely love having new experiences. So I became obsessed, and I stayed up till like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. every single night, just committing to making this dream a reality. So I remember I actually ended up getting my first commission online, and the commission wasn't anything crazy. I think the commission was like $8 or $9, and the amount of money and time I spent to make that $8 or $9, I spent way more time and money than what I actually made. But from that moment forward, I didn't care. I didn't care that I lost money. The fact that I ran an ad, I never talked to somebody, and somebody bought a product for me, I didn't have to ship it, I didn't have to do anything. I knew in that moment that it was real. Then a few weeks after that, I actually had a $500 commission. I made $500 in a single day, and I was like, holy crap, this is a real thing. And ever since that moment that happened, I never looked back. It's crazy to think how much your life can change in a single moment. Like, what if I never went to that family dinner? I might still be a broke personal trainer, having no direction in my life, being unhappy, unfulfilled, lonely, having no direction. But one dinner, one conversation that I'm so grateful I had that one conversation with a family friend, because my life has completely changed from that moment forward. I even became so obsessed with this whole concept of freelance digital marketing and this whole new age digital economy that I actually partnered up with two of my best friends, and we started an online education company because we got so passionate about this skill set we learned and what it did with our lives that we wanted to share the message. And just a couple years later, it's now an 8-figure online education company, which is just crazy to think. I did not think that it would be like that. I just wanted to travel the world. I wanted to be free. And it's crazy to see how things kind of turned out since then. It's just been a couple of years. So if you're interested in this whole online world, this freelance digital marketing world, if you have any interest on how it works and how everything's done and how actually the money flows, I put something together for you that I think will really help you out. So I put together a free training web class where I break down kind of how it all works, you know, without the BS, without all this hype, without the Lamborghini flashing, driving videos with no substance. I put together a free training where I'm gonna pull back the curtain and show you how it actually works online. How you find an audience, which is nothing more than a group of people who have some sort of want or need or desire or problem that they need solved, and how you actually find an offer, which is nothing more than something that solves that problem, and how to actually put those two together to be able to generate results online. So if you're interested in that training, go ahead and click the link above, below. Maybe there's a button around there where you can register your spot for the training. And I look forward to breaking it all down for you and showing you how it works, and hopefully seeing you somewhere around the beaches of the world.